All right. Well, we know what's going to happen here, I guess, but man. I can't believe how casually they dropped the 100 years in the future thing. Oh, what? What was that? Did that happen last time? Oh, it was playing the Song of Time, the new Song of Time. The one it plays at the start. So the...
Having witnessed
Huh.
images of the divine beasts,
That's neat. I like it when games do that kind of stuff.
the
Where they
path
integrate it
carried to the champions,
right into the menu like that.
it was not too late.
Should have brought tab out, you're right.
Hyrule,
Shoot.
preparations to contend with Calamity Ganon were underway. Varuta and Varudanya stood at the ready, as monsters pressed in from all sides. The monsters threatened to overwhelm them, but Mipha and Daruk battled relentlessly within their divine...
So man, like real talk.
Meanwhile,
I think a lot of people have said at this point that the story of Breath of the Wild, like prior to the actual game, is a lot more compelling and could have been the actual main story, and it wasn't. So it feels like they really took that seriously, and ended up making the more compelling story with better characters. Oh, this is gonna be weird because Mipha actually is gonna know who Sidon is.
how it ends.
Weird. It's funny seeing my reactions on Twitter and then seeing how calm I express myself here. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to express myself more, just more in general, honestly. I have to understand that I am not a femboy, so no matter what I say, it won't be as racist.
I will not allow you to take her again.
Yo, Sidon!
Sidon?
Hey, you got a little shine. That smile is kind of off, though. And unfortunately, Yunobo is here.
My power. Who are you? Don't worry about that. I'm here to help.
All right. Yeah, to Sidon, not Yunobo. I understand. You are biased towards sharks in the first place. Just throw something at me. I wonder who you're gonna get first, because whoever I don't get, I'm not gonna get to play, so I hope it gets Sidon. Sidon's perfection? I mean, that's up for debate. Yeah, and though I should have brought Teba for the sake of seeing how he plays, I think it's more thematically appropriate to have Zelda here. Really, actually, it seems like it should be Impa, but Link and Zelda are a cool team to actually get to see. I wonder if the ending's gonna show, like, the future or something, like a new future. Because wouldn't that mean that Zelda would just die much sooner, relatively speaking, because of that? Like, Link is displaced from time in Breath of the Wild, and there's an implied tragedy to that, but... Like, yeah, no, they just live their normal lives like a normal Zelda game, I guess. Guess who I get first? I don't know, it could be anyone. It could even be the Mini Guardian. Oh, also Mipha's right there, so I should have known. Sometimes my skills don't include paying attention to things that are on screen. Wow, that's not very well implemented. That doesn't look great. They just kind of pasted it on top of some water. And yeah, so this is another example of what I was talking about before. How everything seems pretty unaffected by the Calamity, besides Central Hyrule that's just completely desolate. Because, like, if in the normal timeline they filled up the lake with malice, then what, did they just clean it up over 100 years and it just never, that was just the end of that? Like, I don't know, it's just strange to me how dedicated they are to not having part of the areas be impacted by the Calamity at all, really. Outside of, like, some Guardian corpses and stuff. Yeah, Kentrix, I think Sidon looks really off in that scene. Like, there's something about the smile. It looks kind of like a wince, almost. Oh yeah, like in this remix of, I'm not sure if it's Sidon or Mipha's theme, or maybe they share a theme. I'm not sure. I recognize the themes as, like, their region, but I'm not sure if they're character specific or if they have, like, different versions of the same theme or what. Nope. Nope. So, the thing about the weapons that give you a more of a window of opportunity for your flurry rush timing, that won't make it so that you can actually, like, trigger it because it's so precise. Like, you still have to basically get hit by it. You can just have a bit more freedom of when you actually trigger your dodge. Because the biggest problem I run into is that I'll be close, but not close enough to the thing, to the attack, so it doesn't even register as being close enough to trigger a dodge. Yeah, it could be a remix of both themes. That's possible. Find an Eye of Malice. Alright. It's a bit more complicated than the stage on the left, actually. Yeah, not only are there themes for like, as the characters for cutscenes and stuff, they also get a remix of the theme for when you are fighting the Divine Beast and trying to get onto them for, like, a story sequence. I'm seeing an arrow of some sort, so I'm assuming I can go this way. Yeah, there we go. Man, Link really got around, though, at the end of the day. Like, he was too late to save them in the original timeline, I assume, but he tried to save everyone, and he was there. Oh, you know, this totally does have a bit of Daruk's theme as well as uh, Mifa slash maybe Sidon and also maybe Unobo. I'm not sure. But yeah, at the very least, it's a mix of those two themes. So it could be a mix of 4 themes in theory, which would be pretty key. Oh yeah, they have an excuse to use electric enemies again, unfortunately. The ones without weaknesses. So that's unfortunate. Oh man, that didn't look very good either. Ah, just let me go down. Yeah, I don't know if it's harder, but this is definitely a more involved mission than the other one, like I said. I say as I just buzzsaw through everything. I am bent but not broken, Jesus. An ice Lionel has appeared. Okay, that's better. An ice Lionel I can just burn. Oh, it's immune because of the ice Lionel. And burn. Owned. Man, especially with that glowing effect that makes the thing seem like pure black, the sword just looks rad like that. Ah man, this camera is so not great. Well, that's a cool combo at least. Yeah, I don't think there were elemental Lionels in Breath of the Wild, but I don't know. It could be a secret for all I know. There's a lot of stuff that they just don't encourage you to do. No! Ah! Okay, that worked out well, but man, getting trapped by a wall of some sort is a really common problem with those big AoE attacks. This should do it. Not quite. There we go. Hi, Neem Cycle. They brought the camera from Mario 64 in. That's not unfair. Did that just little eyeball thing just do like 3 hearts of damage? Yeah, I'd be fine with them just making the walls transparent. I don't care if it even looks awful. As long as I can actually see my character, that'd be nice. Oh yeah, so, Neem Cycle, if you're just joining us, within this game's story, there is now hard time travel. The characters from Breath of the Wild have shown up to avert the timeline. And yes, that's true. In Mario Galaxy, you can't get the camera stuck if you're in space. Well, so far it's not complicated time travel, it's just the characters from 100 years later are now here instead, via some sort of wormhole or something. No, Link has a hood because I put a hood on him. You can customize characters, you see. Fashion is very important, especially when you're in the age of Calamity.
Sister, please, don't!
The hood of time.
You've come at last.
It doesn't seem overcomplicated so far, but also, at the same time, we haven't seen much of it yet. Wait, this doesn't seem accurate. I'm pretty sure the original arena was full of water. I'm getting smacked around. You know, I bet Link in Breath of the Wild would have really liked if these weak spot gauges just showed up sometimes. It all worked out. Timeline wrecked. Well, almost. We still have to save Daruk. If anything, maybe we could swap him for Yunobo. Wait, he's dual wielding? Whoa. He's so cool. All of that for a soup ladle, that's right. You missed it, Riju, the character from the desert region. She has her pet seal, which she uses as a weapon. So it's pretty great. God, Sidon's huge! And Sidon just seems like a better version of Mipha. He can summon sharks! He can surf on sharks! Yeah, Giga Chad. He's Shark Boy. Yeah, I saw the tutorial. Onyx, I know how to do a strong move. Man, there's a lot of story happening with those text boxes. It's unfortunate. Can't focus on those. Whoops. Big shark! Wow, that was a stylish finish. Considering there was no special move being used there. This could be a tough rock to swallow. Shark Boy and Lava Girl Age of Calamity. I mean, that fits. We're going after Daruk. He can be Lava Girl. I do keep forgetting with these new characters to try out what their actual moves are. He golfs? This is the best character in the game! The only problem with introducing them like this is that they don't have any of their other moves yet, so they're kind of limited. And this is the best. Oh, there's timing to it. Oh. I probably should have noticed.
Too much heat.
He is perfection. I've been won over. He's too good. How did they make a character this perfect? And I haven't even really gotten to his aerial combat yet, so he might have something even better than sharks or golf. Did you say Giga Chad? You meant gay disaster, Marvin? I mean, could be. It's possible. Again, the camera isn't doing me any favors, but... technically the water should be doing extra damage. Canonically. No, they're gonna get me to fight another Lionel though, I bet. Unless this is considered the Lionel, because these things are way easier. That was very dramatic for that basic of an action. There's now a pathway. Wait. But there's still so much of this path left I haven't... okay. Now let's see what I can do. You are next to me and I am next to you. Canonically, he shouldn't be here? No, this is the new canon. Breath of the Wild has been erased. There is nothing left. Man, whoever made that article saying don't play Age of Calamity for the story is a moron. This is like when Disney can't decanonize the Star Wars expanded universe, except cooler because there's sharks. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, this is Breath of the Wild Remind. His smile stuns enemies? Hold on. Oh my god. This is the best. What a good character. Oh hey, a hot spring. Haven't seen one of these since like the second level. Nice. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can call someone with a smile like that a disaster gay. Me cornered? What are the odds? Yeah, you can like suck enemies back towards you with that if you use ZR normally. Oh, what's his ice? Huh? Ah! Need those faster charges. I haven't unlocked anything else to speed that up yet, but eventually that will be something I can do, I'm sure. Nah, darn it. Man, and he also dual wields. That's not even like a substantial part of him at this point. Like it's not even notable, and it's still cooler than the rest of the cast. Meme Cycle says he's outliving his best life. Yeah, and the thing is that his best life just clearly dwarfs the rest of ours by comparison. We could all do to be a bit more like Poe's Sidon. All right, Fire Lionel. That's much better. That means I can do this. Owned. Man, when you get the timing for his special shark moves, they just take like a whole chunk of the stagger bar. Ah, took a bit too long on that one. That is the risk. Did they just put all their best ideas into this character though? Like, jeez. He's not a disaster gay, he's a disaster success. Or no, a gay success, sorry. Disaster success sounds good too though. Uh-oh. Well, I dodged it at least. If you can summon sharks and stun people with your smile, you know you've made it in life. That's fair. Wait, is his stasis move knocking his other trident away with his trident? Is everything he does just the coolest thing? Because that was the deal is here. I need to get a closer look at his... Hold on, let me... Yeah! Wow, he's so cool. He freezes it in place and then knocks it with his other trident. That's so rad. Gay disaster success? Sure, that's a good description for him. Man, who cares about time travel? Except for the fact that it gave us Sidon. Of course, now we're gonna get a cutscene and it says like, oh, his name is Sidon. Yeah, Onyx, it's so raw.
calm, kiddo. You're right.
Man, now watching Nobu just be like the coolest thing ever.
Save you, but you have to save me.
But like, man, Sidon has as much style as like a Devil May Cry character.
That's the spirit.
He's so cool. Man, yeah, that first person cutscene's kind of weird.
Let's try that again from the top.
Oh, it's in first person because they don't know which character you're going to be using. So it could be anyone who came to save thing. It could have been Link. It could have been anyone. It could have even been Sidon. Well, you'd assume that Yunobo rolls into things and punches, but none of these future champions have played anything like their original versions. Like they're very different. Like how Riju has a seal that she rides around on. Like it's very different. And I assume Teba is pretty different too. Looks like I am locked in with Sidon though, which is unfortunate because he's not leveled up. He's cool, but he could be cooler. He can summon so many sharks too. Oh, wait a second. Man, why didn't I think of this sooner? It works! I mean, yeah, it's a fire blade. Of course it works. Oh, jeez. Wait, after he knocks the trident, he grabs it and uses it to pull him. God, he's so cool. Like, that's like the level of detail of like a Kingdom Hearts attack. No! Oh. No, the timeline. Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use Link. Now, Marvin, you say you can't make archers too different, but this is a Musou game. They can do whatever they want. Whoever put Sidon on the docket just said to make him the rawest character. And that's all it said. That makes sense. That's how I would design characters too. I'd pick a character and say, make this one the best character. Can't wait for the Sidon thread later tonight. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, Teba might be a gunslinger. He might be sexy. Who knows? We didn't get to play as him. Hi, Sidon. How's it going? Alright, I bet this will go a lot more smoothly. First things first, I suppose. Yeah, that damages. That's good damage. Uh-oh. There we go. I like how the best they can do to approximate the thing where it sucks up bombs so that's its weak spot is you just throw bombs at it. Just blow it up. Fish Himbo isn't strong enough, we need Chaos Twink. I guess that makes sense. Chaos is inherently strong. Even stronger than a Himbo. Uh-oh. Hey, it worked. This should do it. Yeah. Link's a bit strong, but you know how it be. Yes, working together was what made it easy. Definitely not leveling up way higher than the level that I was expected to be. That's the power of friendship. Being 20 levels higher than you're supposed to. Creamy seafood soup. Something to do with Sidon. Yeah, the power of friendship in RPGs is over leveling. That's correct. You're right, Meme Cycle.
The deed is done. We should all thank you. You really came through, little guy.
And then Link died.
You know, wasn't it? I owe you some thanks too. Oh, without your help, I'd have been in deep trouble.
Sidon, it's all so mysterious. Is it truly you, my brother?
Yes, it is yours truly.
He's great.
Hard to swallow, but I journeyed.
So this is where they explain it. You really were supposed to do the right stage first and the left stage second.
None of this makes any sense. But oh well, we have bigger rocks to roll.
Man, if that didn't have you Nobu in it... Oh, wait, the subtitle stayed just long enough. I'm gonna post that screenshot sometime.
What happened at the castle?
I'll tell you. With the aid of Sidon,
Yeah, you're right, Onyx. The creamy soup is Sidon's. It belongs to him. He's gonna eat it. Tasty lunch.
Mipha and Daruk emerged from the battle unscathed. Safe for the moment, the champions would only enjoy a brief respite. Upon discovering that Hyrule Castle had fallen into enemy hands, Mipha and Sidon headed to Arcalus Citadel to aid the soldiers who were still holding the line.
It's kind of nuts how
Daruk and Yunobo
little impact this actually has. 'Cause it is just 4 people at the end of the day.
stepping once more.
But they do have the divine beasts now. Yeah, he needs his nutrition. It's important. Marvin, soup can be keto. It depends on what's in it. A lot of soups use veggies, and veggies generally, you don't want to have too many on keto.
Whoa! That's why you're the great. I told you to
Man, every character like Daruk has that exact laugh when it gets localized. It's a strange, like, non-normal laugh. Alright, this is the first Divine Beast I use. I don't really remember how it works anymore. Go ahead. Oh, it can't parry those. Okay. That's lame. Would have been neat if there was some sort of thing like the Divine Beast get a new ability when they have both of the champions. Also, yeah, all this lava stuff. Once you get outside of a volcano, it starts to become less safe to be you doing this. What's hitting me? Ah. I can't aim up. The aiming is not great, honestly. Hold on. Oops. Forgot I had to hold it down. Man, okay, I can't parry anything, okay. I guess I'll just tank it. You'd think the Daruk one would have the best defenses. Ugh, man, I want just a little bit more freedom to aim. I guess I gotta just run at them and trample. Maybe I can lava bomb them? Eh. The lizard's underwhelming compared to the aerial bombardment war crime bird? That's fair. Yeah, it seems like their thing is that it's slower, more powerful attacks, but they don't feel more powerful because you generally just take out thousands of enemies with one hit anyways. But it's also kind of hard to aim because you don't fire very fast. Like, I'm just pointing at the vague... Man, look at all these guardians. I'm pointing in the vague direction of that yellow target, but I'm assuming I can't hit it because of something. But who knows what. No, it's pretty far away going by the map. Let's see if we can just do this. Nope, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can't aim it at all. Oh, I forgot how locked in you get. Man. Taking things to the face and surviving is Daruk-like, but he has the means to actually do that because he has defensive abilities. Yeah, I mean, really, we should have been able to tell this wasn't canon just because of all of the damage to Hyrule that would have made the map look very different versus what Link was used to. Destroy the bridge to block the Guardians. Yeah, no, collateral damage. It's acceptable. Man, it just doesn't control great. Some of that fabled dry throat is returning, and I have water, so I'm going to deal with that. Their forces have destroyed the bridge. Heroes! Man, look at that model quality. No cost too great, that's right. I would sooner destroy Hyrule than let Hyrule be destroyed. Wait, why is the destroy outposts part just a gauge now? The other one had a specific number. Man, Daruk's just got no range is the big problem, honestly. His frame rate's not helping either. But it's to be expected when there's like 10 trillion enemies on screen at a time. Oh, thank God it's over. Alright, hopefully we're gonna get a bit more context now, though. Man, I can see all the jaggies on the hills, too. The resolution's probably at like 144p. Alright, I'm definitely interested to see where this goes. Cause, things are wild. Breath of the Wild.
When it happened, I could faintly hear a voice calling to me. As I searched for who it was, I suddenly saw my dear sister under attack. My only thought was that I had to help her. Next
I
thing
love flashbacks to scenes that didn't happen.
That was your doing, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, obviously, they're aware that this thing can time travel. Who else could it have been? Surprise, it was Link! He had the Ocarina of Time.
Now, we must hurry to Arcola Citadel.
What's the problem? Hurry it up.
Oh no, it's a traitor. It was Ganondorf. The little R2-D2 was Ganondorf. Oh, wait a second. There's an evil R2-D2. Are they gonna do something wild with that?
What's your game, Free Eyes?
Oh no, Suga, are you gonna job even harder? So is this like a big time travel chess game?
Efforts, the enemy has only grown stronger. To succeed, we must.
Oh, this is pre-rendered, isn't it?
Our strategy.
Finally, the two of you can actually be of some use for once in your life.
Ooh. So this is why Suga isn't here, I guess.
I can't split. You're my best lackey.
We did it, Zelda. We saved the city.
I will protect you, even if it costs me my life.
A blood sacrifice for the Calamity. Fate gives you this role, and you will play it.
Getting a bit into Joker territory there, which is ironic because he wants to destroy society. I'm so sorry, Onyx, that Suga had to go out like this way. Even more of a chump. Yo, best character. Winning smile, that's his style? Great. And what do you... Is his thing, is he a food character? No, he's a bit of a coward. He is brave when it counts. He fights for Hyrule to save those he cares about. Unlike... Okay. I guess he has no one specific to care about like Sidon does. Alright, what are you gonna give me? Yunobo stuff. Sidon stuff. And one recipe. Okay. Relentless Waterfall. Well, it has a name, so this isn't the final stage. How much do I have left? Oh, I'm still on chapter 6. There's 7 chapters. So I guess I'm not going to finish it tonight. Well, let's see what Sidon gets at least.
Shall handle the next tussle.
Because he's an important character.
I seem to have improved.
Oh, and I haven't even tried Mazcotia yet. That is a problem with these big rosters, and then Link being so good.
I won't stop there.
Much to think about. I like how both of the extra characters have these insane echo filters applied to them.
Wonderful effort.
Ooh, +3 health, finally. Getting into the actual Breath of the Wild stuff of just stacking up hearts. Man, actually, speaking of which, it is agonizing that in Breath of the Wild, it's not possible to get maximum stamina and maximum health. And like, they made a big hubbub about how Breath of the Wild's DLC wasn't made before Breath of the Wild. Like they were like, oh, we started development afterwards, but they clearly planned for it because it's notable how much health and stamina upgrade, how many health and stamina upgrades are missing. Like they knew they had to set aside some stuff for shrines. Like, yeah, I don't know, just it rubs me the wrong way. They tried to play it off like, oh, we had no idea we'd make this DLC that happens to tie into the sequel game we've made now. Alright, well, there's more of this game left than I thought, so I guess I'm gonna call it here for the time being.
I haven't yet reached my...
Yeah, even with the DLC, you don't get max HP or max stamina, but they clearly left space specifically for that. But yeah, that'll do me for tonight. Thanks, everyone.